The United manager has told Executive Vice Chairman Ed Woodward to back him with the funds to mount a genuine challenge to Manchester City next season. He wants as many as 5 new recruits, with midfield and defence his priorities. And that could cost in excess of £250 million. Mourinho has made it clear during talks with United's hierarchy that the near £300 million he's spent in 2 seasons at Old Trafford is not enough to stop Pep Guardiola from dominating the Premier League. And after finishing trophyless and 19 points adrift of Champions City, he wants more money than ever to build a title-challenging team. Here, Men's Sport considers the cost of turning United into champions. Manchester United get Sergej Milinkovic-Savic price update. Defense. Mourinho wants 3 new additions at the back after growing frustrated by his over-reliance on a defense made up of Sir Alex Ferguson's signings. He has already tried to overhaul the back four with the signings of Eric Bailly and Victor Lindelof at a combined cost of more than £60 million, but ended the campaign with Phil Jones and Chris Smalling as his central defensive pairing. Toby Alderweireld is his first-choice target at centre-back at a cost of around £50 million. United have opened talks with Tottenham over the Belgian international, but Spurs chairman Daniel Levy is a tough negotiator. Alderweireld is among United's defensive targets. Porto right-back Diogo Dalot is nearing a move to Old Trafford for £17.5 million, which could be considered a bargain in the current market. At left-back, United have tracked Alex Sandro from Juventus, with Danny Rose and Jordi Alba also linked. Kieran Tierney and Ryan Sessegnon are younger options, but all are likely to come in at considerably more than Dalot. Requirements: 2 full-backs, a centre-back. Cost: £110 million. Names in the frame: Diogo Dalot, Toby Alderweireld, Alex Sandro, Danny Rose, Jordi Alba, Kieran Tierney, Ryan Sessegnon. Midfield: at least 1 top-class central midfielder is required, but Mourinho would ideally like to add 2 new faces to his engine room. Michael Carrick has retired, meaning United are in need of a holding midfielder who can dictate play with his passing. Fred is nearing a move to Old Trafford and would fulfill that role. But Mourinho's continued pursuit of Sergej Milinkovic-Savic is evidence of his desire to add more in that department. Marouane Fellaini has so far refused to sign a contract extension and will be a free agent by the end of the month. Milinkovic-Savic could cost in excess of £90 million. Milinkovic-Savic's £90 million plus valuation means he would have to be much more than a replacement for the Belgian. CSKA's Alexander Golovin would be a cheaper option. The arrival either might see one of Juan Mata or Ander Herrera exit, with Paul Pogba, Nemanja Matic and Scott McTominay all fighting for a regular starting place. Requirements: a holding midfielder and a replacement for Fellaini. Cost: £100 to £130. Names in the frame: Fred, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Arturo Vidal, Jean-Michel Seri, Marco Verratti. Manchester United's next captain can make statement at the World Cup attack. Despite claiming in January that he would not look to add to his forward line, it is becoming increasingly likely Mourinho will try to solve his long-term problem on the right. Gareth Bale put United on red alert with his come-and-get-me plea after the Champions League final, but Zinedine Zidane's departure could prompt a rethink. Real Madrid are believed to want a minimum of £120 million if he does agitate to go. Manchester United transfer news: Jose Mourinho, Paul Pogba, Anthony Martial-Willian is a long-term United target and would be a considerably cheaper alternative. Marco Arnautovic is a more left-field option, but his ability to act as understudy to Romelu Lukaku may appeal to Mourinho, even if his £50 million price tag looks steep. Requirements: a right-winger, cover for Lukaku. Cost: £40 minus 50 meters, unless a world-class option like Bale becomes available. Names in the frame: Marco Arnautovic, Willian, Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.